gentlemen.
It's Monday, and that means we have another episode of Monster Monday in store for you. This year, we are celebrating 5 years of helping these heroes live their best life. 5 years of doing epic. 5 years of making sure they have everything they need. Because of you, this is all possible. We thank you for not only tuning in, but we thank you for doing epic and being part of the Monster family. Because of you, all things are possible. I'm Riot, and alongside me is the world famous Misty, and we welcome you to Monster Monday.
Hello, and welcome to Monster Monday. Today is April 6th, and no Riot this week. Today I have Dylan.
Yes, I am filling in. He's on vacation with the family, which is totally cool. So here we are. We've got a couple monsters lined up to meet and hero news and all sorts of stuff. So
Yeah, I didn't get to Hero News last week, so I got last week and some this week Hero News. I see some people coming on. Hey, everybody. And so we'll start out with, how was your weekend?
pretty miserable. No, it was Easter, so Sunday was fun. We went to my parents' house and stuff, but yeah, we got another round of snow that started Thursday, and it's starting to melt off again now. So I don't know if riding season's ever going to start here or not. It's getting kind of long.
I'm kind of beginning to wonder. We got, I don't know if it was maybe 6-8 inches over the weekend. So we watched it snow when the Easter Bunny came. So yeah, that was our weekend. So hope everybody had a good Easter. I want to bring up first off the M777 and Street Cred. They're on day 96, so they're killing it out there. Way to go, guys.
I can't believe we're like 96 days.
I know
into the year.
you were talking about that. It was like, that's not possible. It's like, well, it is. So I didn't track their miles where they're at. I know Riot's got his cute little map he puts out for everybody to see. We'll have that next week. Also next week, we'll be spinning for the next person for the motorcycle. But so we'll be missing that this week, but he'll be on next week for that. What else do we have for news before we bring our special guests on? Do you have anything
I think
else?
we can hit most of the news after the guests.
Okay.
I know we've got one. She's been begging us to get on here ever since it started.
Yeah.
So
She texts me like every day and says, when can I be on? When can I be on? And I said, it'll be your turn soon, but there's other people. It's not all about you. And, anyway, we'd like to welcome to our stage Honor.
Y'all are terrible.
I know. It took an active God to get Honor on tonight, just so everybody knows. It wasn't. Honor's definitely not one to be in the spotlight.
no,
But
we were looking for a challenge. So we're like, let's see if we can get Honor. If we can get Honor, we can get anybody.
Yeah.
So
we thank you for coming on, Honor. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for forcing me.
oh, no problem.
Did you have a good Easter?
I did. I had a very good Easter. Yep.
Good. Glad to hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So what do you got coming up? You got, I know, some rides and some.
Well,
anything?
we leave Thursday for the taco run.
Nice.
Chops is going to go with me to that. So that'll be a good time. Hey, neighbor. Yeah, so the taco run, and then I've got some rides practicing for the Hoka and the 250 and things like that. Yep.
Okay.
So you've got a busy summer. Of course, you don't have to wait for summer. You're somewhere kind of warmer than us.
Yeah. I'm fortunate where I live because we can ride year round here. But the honor roll does start on Sunday, so
Yes.
would love for everybody to join me on that. I mean, most places are good weather, guys. You too.
So the honor roll, what's that?
Yeah. It's so simple. All you have to do is ride 1 mile every day, starting Sunday to Saturday.
Right.
I think y'all could do that.
And of course, the honor roll
Maybe.
kind of commemorates something that you did.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I said that I would ride 1 week the second week of every month, in kind of in continuation with when I did my Ride 365 in 23.
Who started all of this craziness, correct? You were the one
Yes.
that started this whole,
Yeah.
for the new people here, Honor was the one that started this whole craziness of riding every day for 365 days, and she killed it. So
Yeah. Now she's
Yeah.
got thousands of. How long's it been now? It's been well over 1,000 days that someone's ridden.
Yeah, this
Wow.
is our 4th year that Raindrop and Clutch are continuing it on. So that's pretty exciting
it is
for
pretty
it to be
exciting.
going 4 years. Yeah.
That's awesome. And they're already on day 96, so they're killing it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you have a monthly ride that you usually come out with too. Do you have one for April? Because
Yes, we do, and it is on the website and on Facebook.
okay.
I don't have it right in front of me
That's okay.
what this
Yeah.
month's ride is, but well,
It's okay.
Is that the one about change? Or no?
I don't remember.
Well, go to Mile Monsters Inc. and check it out. That's
Yep. I know there's a ride that I know I saw Mandy post that was about change, and
Yes,
you
that's
what
one of
change
the new
represents.
rides.
Yeah, and I thought
That's
that
one of
was
the new
pretty
rides.
cool. Yeah.
It is,
But
It's
that might
very
not be the
cool.
monthly April ride, probably. But
It's not.
But yeah, just go to the website and check those out, and yeah, all the donations go to the boys to get over here for their treatments. Is that correct?
Yes. Mhm.
Yes. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, we've got some new things coming up, new rides and stuff this year. So be on the
Good.
lookout for those because they're going to be pretty
Good.
cool.
Good. So yeah. So everybody just keep an eye on the websites for that. And so we should we ask her some of our questions?
We can ask her some questions.
Did you want to add anything else for your riding or?
No, but I do want to talk about Mission 777 for just a second.
Yes, go ahead.
So I was out doing my walk on Saturday and was feeling pretty good. So I ended up walking 7 miles and I submitted everything to Julie like I was supposed to, but I never posted anything on Facebook. So if you mess up like I did, you can post everything later and he'll still accept it.
Good to know. That's very good to know. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
We're not too big on the technical rules here. Same with like all of our rides and monthly rides and everything. I mean, you do the best you can and nobody's really going to scrutinize it too bad. Usually,
Right.
I mean, they're going to give you a hard time, but
Well, yeah, sure.
but you'll get your certificate or reward or whatever it is. So
Yeah. Some people can follow all the rules. I'm just not always that person.
I think in the motorcycle, I can't even talk, but in the motorcycle community, I think there's a lot of people like that. So
Yeah.
we don't expect everybody to follow every rule.
I don't know if you can see the comments at all, Honor, but Chris Hopper is asking, aside from him, who's your second favorite person to ride with? This is a dark question. So.
That's really not a nice question to ask.
Okay.
We'll get back to that one.
Well, yeah. Tell him
Yeah,
we'll get back to him. How's that?
Yeah.
Do you want to start with your question for Honor first?
I suppose we could.
Oh, did you have something about your charity rate or your fundraiser that you wanted to talk about too?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, go ahead.
No, that's fine. I have actually, over the winter, learned how to make tallow soap. Do you know what tallow is?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But
So-
not everybody does. So maybe explain.
It's made from beef fat is what it is. But anyway, you can make soap from it, and it's extremely good for your skin and your hair. I don't even buy shampoo anymore. I just use my soap. But
Interesting.
yeah, but I have 7 scents, one for each hero, and I have a
Oh,
one that I call neutral, which is an unscented, and then I have one for extreme dry skin, and it's a little bit more, but the other soaps are $7 because we have 7 heroes. So if
that's
anybody's
cool.
interested in any soap or anything, they can hit me up. And you buy soap, and you also get, if you spend $25, you also get a chance for the motorcycle. So,
That's really awesome.
yep. But
Really
all the money goes through the Give Better and all that. So it's real easy to do.
Do
Just
you
need to
have
get
it
with me.
posted anywhere or anything? Or
Not yet.
you should do
Not
that.
yet. I've just done most of it, word of mouth, like, when there's
Okay.
going to be a bunch of monsters there, or the Harley shop has had different events and stuff, and I've gone
Okay.
there. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's coming. I'll be
Okay.
posting
You
stuff
need to do
soon
that.
about it.
That's
Yeah,
that's awesome. Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now we'll get to your questions. We had to bring that up for you. So yeah.
All right. So is it my turn to finally ask?
Mhm.
All right. So, it's a normal question to ask people, like, where's like a dream trip or someplace you'd always want to go? Well, I know in this circle, most people have already been there. So, what's like a motorcycle trip, whether it be the ride itself or a place you went that you just loved and you couldn't wait to go back and you'd love to do it again someday?
Oh, I actually have 2. One of them is to Canmore, Canada. I love the trip, everything along the way, and going to Glacier National Park on the way, and Canmore has Lake Louise, and it's beautiful up there.
So is that just slightly north of Montana then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. If you've never been, you need to go
Okay.
for sure. But I also want to go up to Oregon and Washington. I haven't been up there, so I
No, that looks
understand
like
it's
great
beautiful.
riding.
It does look
Like Denver's
Mhm.
ride that he
Right.
puts on, every picture looks like it's in an awesome setting,
Yeah, yeah.
So the roads themselves, plus the view, plus the people, that would be a ride I'd really like to go on.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Let's go. Let's plan a trip.
Let's go. Let's pick a day. Let's go. Maybe Denver's ride. That's what maybe we all have to do. That's okay, Honor. What is your middle name and your favorite color?
My middle name is Renee,
Okay.
and my favorite color is purple, and my second favorite color is orange.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's easy enough.
That is
Your
easy.
second favorite's the right answer, but
My whole bike and everything has ended up being orange since 2017. So I mean, I gotta like it.
You gotta like that color. Yep. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
all right. So I've got another one. So outside of motorcycles, what's something you really like to do? Whether it be a hobby or a pastime or whatever.
Probably just spend time with my family. My boys are grown, so getting everybody together isn't the easiest thing to do.
That's that means a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, especially the older they get and everything. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So family. That's good.
Family, that's a very good answer.
All right. I'll mark that down as correct.
This is a test, Honor. No, just kidding. What's one thing you'll never leave home without on a ride besides your wild ass?
My keys.
That's a good answer. Probably need your keys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, leaving
You're not-
without my keys would be difficult. I could
Gotcha.
still ride, but it just wouldn't be as easy.
There you go. That's a good
Mhm.
answer. You got another one for her?
I do. So I'm horrible with calling people their road names. I'm always calling you Honor, but your road name is of course Trip. How would you get your
Yes.
road name?
Riot gave it to me.
And why Trip?
It stands for triple digits.
Oh, so we will not put that one down as an answer.
It's just shortened.
Although I agree, but
TMI, exactly, Scott. Yeah, maybe that was something we weren't supposed to bring up. She's not the
You can
sweet
ask
little innocent
Riot.
person
You
we
can
all.
ask Riot.
She's not quite as sweet and innocent as we think she is.
Oh yes, I am.
Oh, yes, you are. Does your bike have a name? And maybe I should know this, but I don't.
My bike. This bike's name is Smiles with
Oh,
a small
see, I didn't know
Smiles with a small M and a small S and a capital M. 'Cause it's,
Okay.
you know, Smiles also spells miles.
Mm.
Ah, that's perfect.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I really like that. That's very fitting for you.
Yeah, I love to ride. And, you know, you got to be having a really bad day if you can't be smiling while you're riding.
That's kind of why I'm into it in the first place. It's like my stress relief. You know, it's
Yeah.
what I have
Yeah.
a bad day, hop on the bike, and off you go, and things are okay for a little bit. So
Yep.
I have to ask you one more. What was your favorite monster event and why?
Oh,
I know that's hard.
I like Sturgis. My favorite was Sturgis. I guess that was because it was my first time of having all the boys together, and Sturgis was just super, super special to me.
That's awesome.
And that was the
It
first
was.
time that I had rode that far by myself.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you did the trip alone
Yes, I did.
from your place. That's got to be like 1,800 miles, I'm guessing.
I really don't remember how far it was.
He was going
neither.
for triple digits.
I just made that number up hoping you'd know, but
No. I don't know.
good.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's awesome. And you've done really great on her. You know, it was really hard to get her on. You guys have no idea how hard it was to get her on here tonight, but she's been wonderful. You'll have to all tell her how great she did.
Yeah, I'm glad you came on.
We're really glad.
One
Well-
thing with Honor is, well, she was talking about the rides and stuff. She's always got something going on. She's doing stuff for Mile Monsters. She never asked to be put in the spotlight or never asked for recognition for anything. And so I was pretty happy to have her on the show. So, yeah. So, and I know even like during your 365 ride, I know that the hardest part for you would have been going online every night and posting about what you did. You know,
That is really hard to
is.
do. I mean, writing was the easy part. Going online and posting every single day and trying to keep people engaged and interested and all that. It's hard.
yeah, saying, "Hey, look at me," when you're really not programmed, to be saying, "Hey, look at me."
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
you're not like that. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Not
But you
at all.
nailed it. We saw it every day. So
Yeah. I'm glad that other people are doing it now and I can cheer them on. I love to do that.
That's awesome.
yeah, that's quite the legacy. Yeah, it's now 5, 6 different people doing it after you have. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I hope somebody else decides to jump in next year and do it.
I
That'd be
think they
great.
will. That's awesome. Well, you've been
Yeah.
wonderful, Honor. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, and y'all have a great week.
You too.
too.
And don't forget, everybody, it's Honor Week coming up. Get out and
Yes.
ride with Honor.
Sunday.
The wrong way.
That way.
Pointing the wrong way.
the thumb is a lot harder than people think. You know. All right.
You have a great week, Honor. Thank you.
You
so
too. Thanks.
Thank you. We're
Bye.
gonna kick you out.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. All
Awesome.
right. So that was our
Honor's so
first monster.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad we got her. So
That was great. So we got another one waiting backstage who's been just waiting patiently.
so should we go ahead and add them?
I think we should add our next guest, who is Jug. Yay!
Hey,
How you doing, Jug?
good. I just like in the background, like having all these technical issues. Messaging
That's how you come on, and then you leave.
Yeah.
Then it'd be great. Then it'd be nothing.
Yeah, I'm just over here bebopping around doing my own thing.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah. Honor did good, really good.
She
Awesome
did.
job,
Yeah.
Honor. I'm glad you went first because I was back here like taking notes, trying to get all the right answers. Because I know
Oh, we
Dylan's
got
gonna be.
different questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally different.
Oh, you do?
Totally
Oh.
different.
Oh. All right, fair enough.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So yeah. So
Yeah.
so
So
what
now you got some big shoes to fill following on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
anybody following Honor with big shoes. Yeah. Yes. Awesome. So did you have a good Easter?
I did. Yeah. A really good Easter. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
You spend it with mom?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh.
I saw her the last weekend, but this year I stayed down here and went and saw Steph and the boys. Spent Easter
Oh.
with them.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Nice to see family.
I had to bring up your
Yeah.
mom because I noticed a while back the internet kind of fell in love with your mom. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's definitely a lot cooler than I am. I'll admit that.
She is. Sorry. But
Yeah.
She is. She's pretty
Yeah.
cool. We
Yep.
should have her on.
Yeah, I know from now on at events, everybody's gonna be asking like, "Where's your mom? Is she showing
Yeah.
up? Is she coming?" And it's like,
Honor
Well,
did
I-
that.
yeah, I know exactly. I'm like, well, I'm here. What about me?
right,
Yeah.
get out of the way so I can get a picture with your mom.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right though. I love it.
That's so awesome that you have
Mm.
that. Yep, that's great.
Yeah, even in the comments.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we got one person saying hi, Jug, and yeah, the rest are just
Oh,
asking about
There's
it.
a
Yeah.
few
Oh
saying.
yeah. Yep. Oh,
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
So you're up north where riding season's just starting.
yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
So what do you have for big plans this summer? Anything?
Big plans. Yeah. Doing the taco run. Kind of a couple days getting ready for that. And
That's
then the Monster 250, the Hoka Hay, couple other events kind of in this area. But I think like we were talking earlier, like the Hoka Hay is like my main focus for this year. You
Yeah.
know, getting ready for that. So that's kind of the plan.
That's awesome.
Right on. And this will be your first Hoka Hay.
It will be. Yeah. 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 I'm looking forward to it.
That's exciting.
So how long have you been into the long distance thing?
Not that long.
That's
I
what I
think
was wondering.
yeah, probably 2022. I started following the Hoka Hay and then found out about Riot and then eventually kind of spun up to find out about Mile Monsters. And yeah, I want to say,
Your mom's on.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
That's all right. I love it.
I did too.
Yeah, I think my first saddle sore was with Mile Monsters. That kind of gave me the purpose to get out there and try it and see if I could do it. So yeah, maybe like three years or so.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got a
actually
getting out
similar
there.
story.
Yeah, very similar story for us too.
Yeah, I was curious about it for a long time. I think it was like late or early 2000s. I heard about, like iron butt rallies and stuff like that. And I was always curious, never really tried it myself until I came across this. So
Yeah. Yeah. Never really had like a purpose or an event to do it. But yeah, it just fell into place with Mile Monsters and kind of snowballed from there.
well, you
Yeah.
fit right in.
Yeah.
I try.
No, that's awesome. Are you riding bike now? Are you able to get out and ride now?
Yeah. I've been out a couple days. We had a warm stretch for a while and then we got hit with that big snowstorm. So the bike's been kind of sitting and yeah, hopefully the next 2 days we should be decent to get out. Yeah, I told my boss, I said, if it's snowing, I'm going to be delayed a couple days getting
Yeah.
back up to work. And
Yeah.
he said, well, if that's the case, we're going to bring the trailer down there because we need you back right away.
Oh.
So yeah. So I might get a free ride back to Wisconsin. We'll see.
Well, that works too.
You can always head
Yeah.
straight south and get out of there. So
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I told him. I said, I got plenty of vacation.
Yeah, I'll just stay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is awesome. Do you have any fundraisers or anything that you got going that you right now?
Yeah, I mean, I've got my fundraiser for the Hoka Hay through Mile Monsters.
Yep. Okay.
That's the only one that I have set up right now. I
Okay.
I've been slacking a little bit,
Yeah, we
getting ready for the year, and
we gotta get
uh,
moving, I guess. But yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it's always good motivation, springtime, and you kind of get back in the swing of things and get dialed in. So we'll get there.
Well, we got 8 inches of snow here, and it's been 30 degrees, so it's kind of not
Oh,
real motivating right now.
yeah,
It's
yep.
gonna
I hear
warm
ya.
up next week. We're supposed to have 70, I think, soon. But
I don't
Oh,
even know if
nice.
most of our bikes run. I don't know. They look good.
yeah,
Yeah, I bet they look good.
polished, but that's it. So
Yep. Nice big garage to store them in. See, yeah, they're
Yeah.
good.
yeah, well, that's awesome. So should we hit him up with our questions? See if he can.
I think we can do the questions. Are you ready for questions?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. I lied to the same questions.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Pretty much. Pretty much.
okay, fair enough.
All right. So I'll go first. So outside of motorcycles, what's something you like to do?
I like woodworking. Kind of got into that hobby when I got back from Afghanistan. Needed something to do, and I'm getting a CNC machine and a laser, and yeah, kind of enjoy doing that. Coding and making designs, and making stuff for Mile Monsters to raffle off and take to the events. And yeah, there you go, right behind you.
And
Yep.
he doesn't say too much, but he's wonderful at making stuff.
I've got a coin holder in my garage that.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that was actually the new garage. That was the first thing that went in there. So
Nice. Yeah, and actually, I get excited too with the memory maker that's going around.
Yes.
It started out as something simple. Sent it to Riot, and then he kind of told me the plan for it and idea, and so I get joy and excitement just seeing people traveling with it and all the
Yeah.
locations and where it's going, and think it was like some little piece of scrap wood sitting in the garage, and turning into something that's pretty special for everybody.
That's awesome.
yeah, I know you've made a lot of stuff for like giveaways and stuff like that. What year was it? 2000 or 22 or 23? Like the grand prize for Christmas was this sign was in there. But I know that year you made a lot of stuff. Everything
Yeah.
posters and yeah, so that was cool. So I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of your monster role. You're our craftsman.
Yeah. Just go out in the garage and start cranking a bunch of stuff out before events, and yeah. So that's a good reminder for me to get out in the garage and start getting stuff ready for this
Yes.
year.
Yeah, there's some stuff coming up.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Get on it, Jug. And
Yeah.
you do
Okay. Well, we'll see. Yeah,
Not yet. Not yet.
okay.
As soon as we're done, then get
Okay.
busy. Get busy.
Yep.
Does your bike have a name?
Yeah, it does. It's called Dirty Diana 2. So it's my second street glide.
Okay. Dirty
Uh,
Diana.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dirty Diana. It's kind of going off the Michael Jackson song, the mistress, leaving and going out with her. So that's yeah. So Dirty
That's
Diana
awesome.
2.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's very nice.
Yep.
Pretty good. That's cool. What do you got for him?
Oh, I'm supposed I'm supposed to do more.
Yes.
Okay.
We got to try to
So-
trick him now.
So I know your road name was your name long before it was a road name, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yep.
How did you end up with the name Jug?
Jug. So when I was growing up, one of my dad's friends, he started calling me Jughead from the Archie comics. I was kind of a goofball doing silly stuff, and it went from Jughead to Little Jug to just Jug. Kind of shorten it up over the years. So yeah, I've always been, my dad's friends and family just know me as Jug.
You just Jug. So it's
Yeah.
been since you were little.
Oh
your name.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's been for a long time. Yeah.
That's awesome. So it's not just a road name. So
No.
got it. That's awesome. What's your middle name and your favorite color?
Middle name is Jens.
Jens?
And yep.
Is there a
Jens.
Z in there?
No, Jens.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, Jens. That's cool. I've not heard that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. I
favorite
believe
color?
my favorite color, well, black.
Okay.
Black truck, black bike, black sweatshirt. Yeah. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
I used to be that way, but you ever open a saddlebag and realize you can't find anything because it's all black?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Black.
This is my jacket, my socks, my rain gear. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I
T-shirt.
just start grab whatever, throw it on.
So there is a tactic behind my whole unicorn and rainbow thing I got going on. So,
Yep. Nice.
Oh,
so I'd say
yes.
Yeah.
pretty easy to spot some unicorn socks in a saddlebag, you know? So,
Oh yeah, that makes it simple.
Oh,
all
man.
right.
What's one thing you'll never leave home without on a ride, Jug, besides your wild ass?
Besides my wild ad, probably like a bunch of stickers. My Jug was here stickers, the little grenades. Like those have always got to be on the
Got it.
bike traveling around. Yeah, I got to tag something along the way. So yeah, I've always got stickers in the bike.
And
Yeah.
we have found them just
I was-
about everywhere.
I was going to say that we go places because, well, in the Mile Monster world, we live near Jug because
Mhm.
he's in Wisconsin, we're in Minnesota. That's pretty close. And so we ride the same areas, kind of. And we'll see your stickers, so then we have to put a sticker in
I
there,
know.
or you'll see a sticker, and yeah, it's kind of funny. We've been playing this game. Well, I know everybody plays that game, but it's like we really do that with Jug. It's really
It
fun.
is
Yeah.
weird just to find a parking lot or something with like 1,000 light poles, and we'll end up parking next to one with a jug stick. It just
You know
works
why?
that way.
Like
Because I put a sticker on every light pole out there. That's why.
why he doesn't go home without his, or leave home without his.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
spend
But
all
it,
day in one parking lot. Just tagging.
yeah. Yeah. But it's pretty common. We're getting a photo from Dylan saying that he found my sticker and then putting your guys' stickers next to it. I mean, just like the middle of nowhere, somewhere out west, Deadwood or
They're like,
the
"What are you
stone
doing
house
there?"
in the bathroom or something like that.
It's fun. It's all fun.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, too funny.
So then, yeah, as far as you go, yeah, motorcycle trips. What's one that you've taken before, and you just love to go back there, love to do that ride again?
Ooh, probably the trip I did up through Canada when I went out to Banff National Forest.
Okay. Nice in
Um,
Canada.
yeah, riding through the plains wasn't too fun, but once you get out to Banff, it's just beautiful out there.
Is it?
Yeah, so I would definitely do that again at some point.
Interesting. Everybody
That
likes
is-
riding Canada.
Everybody's saying Canada, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we
Yep.
got to go to
Yeah,
Canada.
I'll have to see if
There
they'll
you
let
go.
me in.
See if we can get into Canada.
I mean,
I don't
you
know.
guys leave them down on the south here on
Yeah.
the border, and then you can go up there.
I'll go.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let me
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
take
get a whole group.
pictures.
Get a
I
whole
guess
group
I'll-
of us. We'll go up there and have fun without Dylan.
Right. I'll just make a weekend out of Grand Marais or something.
Yeah.
We'll be back, honey.
Yep.
Oh, funny. Where's my your favorite monster event and why?
Oh, I was thinking about that earlier. Yeah,
It's a tough one, isn't it?
yeah. It'd have to be the I've gone to a couple, but the Bash and Crash up in Brainerd last
Mhm.
year.
That's
I think it was nice for me to invite my mom, into the Mile Monster family.
Yeah.
And for
We're all
her
glad
to,
you did.
yeah, for her, I know,
Pretty
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Everybody's asked, where is she? But just it was special to
That's
share that
awesome.
with her up there, and for her to meet the other riders and see the boys and the family, and yeah, so that was special for me
That
doing
was a
that.
good opportunity for her too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
definitely. That's awesome. Do you have any other? I think that's mainly my question.
Yeah, I don't have a lot more for them.
That's it, huh? Oh, that was
That's it.
simple. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was easy.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too
Yep.
bad. Well, you can either stay on. I got some hero news, or we can kick you out, Jug.
You can kick me out. Yeah,
Kick you out.
do your thing. Yeah.
I just,
Thanks for
I
having me
just
on.
feel bad kicking people
just-
out. It's just
yeah.
so hard.
So,
Yeah, don't feel bad.
so you got the taco run coming up this weekend. Everybody's going to that. So yeah, that's awesome. Well, everybody ride safe and hope you have a good time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I wish we were going, but
I wish we were. Yeah,
I've
we
got doubts about the weather and of course work. So
Yeah,
have fun for us though.
will do. Absolutely.
Thank you
All
for
right.
coming on, Jug. We really appreciate it.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right.
Take care. Bye bye.
See ya.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I am going to get to Hero News. I did not get to Hero News last week, and I felt bad about that. So I have news from last week and a little from this week. So what I have, Mr. Jackson last week had went to in Baltimore to the Cure de Chien. And I don't know if everybody saw the video, but their hotel was haunted. Kind of creeped me out. I'm sure it creeped them out, I'm sure. But anyway, it was kind of funny. And Jackson was pretty excited for the Easter Bunny to come this weekend. And in other news for him, he got approved from insurance for, and I don't know if I say this right, but the Gavinostat, the medicine that a lot of the boys are on. So they're not going to start that until he has more blood work in his EKG around April 23rd. So good luck with that, Jackson, because I know starting some of that new medicine can be kind of scary and all of that. So we hope that all goes well for you. Do you act like you wanted to add something?
Yes, and May 16th, there's a ride for Tunes to celebrate his birthday. And that's at 1:00 in Roanoke, Virginia. Starts at the Harley dealership. Short little ride, and I'm guessing a little gathering afterwards. So that'd be really cool for anybody that can make it to that. And the flyer for that's posted on Monsters and Heroes and probably a few other places. So
Yeah. So let them know if you can make it. They're reaching out to people to see who's coming and all of that. So that'd be awesome if whoever can make it to go see Tunes for his birthday. Also, he went to an Easter egg hunt this weekend, him and his sister. And of course, he made a killing with mom's help with getting prizes and that. So, Mr. Gavin, this was last week. He was invited to be part of a trial. This was the same one that he had told everybody that he wasn't going to do because he didn't have time to be sick. But after speaking with a lot of people who knew more about DMD and that, they said the only thing that Gavin could benefit from would be the gene therapy, and the sooner they do it, the better. So this will not be an easy decision for any of them, but this would mean Gavin and mom would have to relocate to Dallas for 30 to 60 days. So not only would they be watched closely, but he would be immune compromised. So he would not be able to be in contact with anybody. So this, would be pretty tough for
this is
Gavin.
a pretty big deal.
It's a pretty big deal. So prayers to those guys and their decision. And he would also miss the first 2 months of school of 7th grade, which in itself for any kid would be tough. But knowing Gavin and his need for knowledge and school, this doesn't come lightly for them. So please have them in your prayers for them making their decision on this. So yeah, kind of a big deal for them. Also, in lighter news for Gavin, he's going to be taking on the Monster M250 and doing fundraising. So I'm sure you saw, which I didn't get to partake in because I didn't see it in time. His paintings. So I don't know if any new people who coming on board, if you haven't seen Gavin's paintings, please tune in April 10th. I think I don't even know the date.
But it is the 10th.
It's the 10th of April. Yes.
He'll be spinning for another winter.
Yes. And I was told you don't want to miss this one. So please get on and, do, what am I trying to say? Try to win that one because I'm going to sure try to. I know that.
Yeah, we've got a few pieces of Gavin art, and it really is good stuff. We're not just saying that. He's talented. So
Friday. Thank you, Mom. So, so Friday. I thought it was Friday, but it's the 10th. And so watch for that and donate. And it's going to a good cause. He's putting his money towards the M250. So, and of course, they already gave one away. I don't know if you saw it, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, they said you don't want to miss this next one. Other news, Alfie. I don't know if you saw, Alfie got a new puppy. Her name is Luna. And she's super cute. So she was given to him by a lady that is in their community. and knew he loved animals. So she's a really cute little dog. But he is at the top of his music class, which I'm sure doesn't come to any surprise to anybody. And the Monsters bought Gavin a PlayStation. So he now is finally back in his locked up in his room. Oh,
So he did get it.
he did get it. Yes, he
good.
finally got it. And now he's locked in his room playing his PlayStation. Well, besides going to school. So.
Amazon over there has some different policies than what we have over here. So they made it kind of hard for him to collect it, but especially when they didn't know it was coming, So
Yeah. So, and of course, Riot was in Scotland, so he wasn't easy to contact. And it was kind of a fiasco. But anyway, he got his.
yeah, I didn't know if we got it done or not.
Yep,
I'm glad it happened.
it did happen.
I'm here to get the news too. So.
I didn't tell you everything. Other news, Brody, he's doing well. He's excited to get his ramp done. I don't know if everybody saw pictures, but go to their page. They showed progressive pictures, and looks like it'll be done a month or so or less. It's coming along pretty good. So that's awesome. That'll be good for him. He's excited to have that finished up. So Turbo's doing good, feeling positive after his big doctor's appointment. They changed some vitamins and put him on probiotics to help with his stomach problems. So that's going to help him out. And he's also starting a new prescription. These guys are really challenging me with the names of this stuff. Duvastat soon. He was supposed to be on it last November, but with kind of some of the issues that he was having, they couldn't start it, or they didn't think they should start it. So now things are back on track. So he'll be starting that soon. What else do we have for Turbo?
Well, the last I heard, Turbo Time comes back tomorrow. So if you're new here and you don't know what Turbo Time is, it used to be I think it used to be every Wednesday, wasn't it? I don't remember. But anyway, weekly, Turbo comes on and does a weekly show, and he's a pretty entertaining host. It's fun to watch. So we got fancy hats and all sorts of stuff to commemorate that.
Yes, they'll be for sale. Yep. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for Turbo Time.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a lot of viewers for him. Share it with your friends. Get all sorts of different people on there. So
he's truly funny, and he's interesting.
yeah,
to
he's got
watch,
quite the
so.
personality. If you've never met him, yeah, the show is a good place to get to know him. So
That's
So.
pretty awesome. What do you have in other news?
Well, there is some rides going on. I know Mural Madness kicked off. Jason Setzer's running that. I believe there's still openings. I think people can still sign on for that. You'll get off to a late start, but you can still join in. And yeah, it's not like people are months ahead of you or anything like that. So
We wouldn't be able to start here.
no, we're still snowed in basically. So and then Craig's Challenge, there's still openings for that. I know that's a great setup for like an entry level type of person that wants to, start doing some rides. Like you'll jump into a group like this and start watching, and you'll see people doing, 100,000 miles in a year, or 1,000 miles in a day, or 100,000 miles in 100 days, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And it can seem intimidating. Yeah, his is kind of a progressive thing. You can go 100 miles, 200 miles, 300 miles, 400 miles, and in the end, you'll be riding a 500-mile day, which and that's still a fairly good sized ride.
It is.
And if you're new to this, if it sounds big to you, it's going to sound big to your friends. So yeah, they'll probably get excited, get on board, donate money. So yeah, so that's another ride going on. And of course, there's countless other rides. I can never keep up with all this stuff. It seems like there's always so much going on. But if you just go to the Mile Monsters Inc. website, you can find all sorts of different rides and challenges we have going on. And instead of listening to me get all confused about them, I'd recommend just going there.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Riot will be back next week. We'll be spinning for the next person to be in the spotlight for the motorcycle. Taco runs this weekend.
yeah, and if you're raising money through any of these rides and challenges and stuff, every $25 I think gets you a spot on the wheel, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
So that's definitely worth it. That bike's going to be awesome. It's awesome now. I think it's going to get even more awesome. But and the bike's really cool. I don't know if anybody saw that, but the Road Glide we're giving away. they got all sorts of tricked out stuff when it was in Daytona. And it's not just cheap stuff that we took because people were willing to give it away. I mean, it's all top notch stuff that we all actually use. It's going to be a great bike. So
It's gonna be awesome.
yeah, definitely want as many chances to win that as you can get. So
That'll be-
otherwise she's going to win it and everybody's going to be mad at her. So
I don't win anything, so. Oh, we've all seen that. So, yeah. Anything else?
I
Yeah.
think that's it.
We've rambled on 45 minutes, so not quite as long as Riot, but we had kind of a lot to go over. If we're missing anything, we'll try to, take care of it next week. So,
Yeah, there's another one coming around.
yeah.
All right. Well, if that's it, we'll go ahead and give the thumbs up and we're out of here.
Everybody have a great week. Ride safe to Taco Run and get out and ride for Honor Week starting Sunday. So if you're not snowed in. So have a great week, everybody. See ya. Bye.